Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for watching the video. I wanted to just make a quick video about Earthlink, go over the pros and cons, and then at the end of the video, of course, you can make your own decision on what you like to do with that. I've only seen a bunch of negative reviews, so I thought that it would be at least beneficial to those who are looking for information to put out something out there that kind of just encaptures my experience. So the majority of reviews that I saw were about customer service and not the service itself. So I wanted to kind of talk about that. Also, there's a link below this video. If you click that link, it'll take you to their website or currently what you're seeing on the screen. And this is where you would actually just put in your information to see if service is available in your area, because service is not available in all areas. So that would be the first con, is that service is not available in all areas. Although service was available in my area, so it was a pro for me. But just so that you know. The main thing that I like about Earthlink, clear and simple, plain and simple, is the fact that they don't tether. I'm sorry, I always say tether. They don't throttle your internet at the end of the month or when you've used a bunch of data. So typically, you may or may not know this, but typically internet service providers give you about 1 TB of data to use before they begin to throttle your service. Other service providers will even charge you a fee after you get past that point, but Earthlink doesn't. To me, that's very important because I use a lot of data, like most people do, which is why we all experience throttling or whatever. But I use a lot just because of the line of work that I am, as far as using my computer, making videos, and also gaming. I game very heavy also, so those types of things will take up data. Right? But I never have to worry about that last week or week and a half of the month where you see a bunch of the buffering thing happening over and over and over again. I never have to worry about that. I consider that a luxury, to be honest with you. But that's something that is provided by being able to or using Earthlink, who just doesn't have that feature of throttling on their internet service, as opposed to like AT&T, which my mom used, which they do experience that because my mom and my nephew live together and he games, and they do experience that towards the end of the month. So to me, that's the biggest thing. Earthlink uses fiber optics. They also have DSL. I use the fiber optic plan, the one that's 1 gig per second upload speeds, 1 gig per second download speeds, which is the great thing about fiber optics because it's symmetrical, meaning that the upload speeds and download speeds are the same. If you were to go with the traditional internet plans or internet service plans like my mom has, for example, she pays around $89, and her gig speed, I might be 100 megabytes up, and I don't even know. I'm 100 megabytes download speed, megabytes per second download speed, and I don't know what the upload speed is, but I believe her plan is around $89 per month. I pay $99 and I get 1 gig upload speed and 1 gig download speed, and no throttling at all, no additional fee for going over 1 TB of data. Okay, so those are really important things to me. Of course, the internet itself is flawless. Like most internet service is great, it's flawless, and fiber optic internet is even better. So yeah, so those are to me, that's the most important thing. So if you're looking, depending on which packaging, you'll figure out which one fits you. But if you're heavy into gaming, if you're heavy into like internet uploads and stuff like that, then you'll probably want to go with the gigabyte plan, one gig, 1 gig. Oh my God, sorry, 1 gig download speeds, 1 gig upload speeds. You'll probably want to go with that one. If you're just using internet regularly, like everyone else, just using it to browse, watch a video here and there, then you could probably go with the $50 plan, or the 50 megabytes upload and download per second. They're all the same plan. $50 for 50 megabytes upload and download. That's the more traditional plan. So that's the one if you just want to watch Netflix every now and then, watch a little bit of YouTube, and you don't want to see any buffering. And it also depends on how many people you plan on having connected to your devices. So if you have a big family that'll be connecting, you want to go with the basically the $99 plan. But if it's just a few of you, then you will be able to get very good results with just the $50 plan. But if you have a big family and you go with the $99 plan, literally everyone in the house can be streaming and you won't have to worry about it. You won't see any buffering or any of that type of stuff. It's very robust. So let's get into some of the things that are considered the cons. All right, they're not necessarily cons to me, but these are the things that I didn't like about going with Earthlink, but didn't stop me from signing up, because it's not necessarily worse than anyone else. So there is a 12-month contract. I know AT&T has some plans that are no contracts, but just not as powerful as the Earthlink internet service, in my opinion. So I didn't want to go with that like my mom did. But so with Earthlink, there's a 12-month contract, but I think with AT&T there's like a 12 to 24-month contract if you go with the contracted service. But I think they have some that are no contract. Earthlink has it's like $6.97, which is a fee to rent the modem or the router. I believe it's the modem. But AT&T's is $10. So in that sense, Earthlink beats them out. For DSL, there is self-installation. With Earthlink's DSL, there is self-installation, which is like $19 if you do it yourself, and it's $35 with AT&T. There is no self-installation for VoIP though. That has to be professionally installed. So the professional installation fee is $69.99, and the installation fee for AT&T is $99. You see what I'm saying? So these are cons are supposed to be, but when you compare them to other internet service providers, not so much. And the only thing that AT&T beats them out on is the fact that the cancellation fee, if you were to do an early cancellation with Earthlink, is going to cost you $200. With AT&T, it's going to cost you $180. So that's the only thing that they beat them out on. So that, to me, those are the pros and what would appear to be cons, because they're additional fees, but they win out when you compare them to other networks or whatever, or service providers. So the video is longer than I thought it was going to be. I kind of just wanted to run through the pros and cons for you and give you like what I believe about the service in comparison to other service providers, and then let you make your own decision after that. So I'll leave you up to that. Like I said, there's a link below this video. If you click that link, it'll take you to the website you're seeing on your screen now, the Earthlink website, and you just put in your address and your zip code, and they'll tell you if service is available in your area. Okay? So I appreciate you guys watching this video. And I hope that you find the service provider that you're looking for. And if you decide to go with Earthlink, I really hope that your experience is as good as mine. All right. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.